Hey guys, so what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope y'all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I want to give you guys a recap of this 6x EVGA RTX 3080 for the Win 3 edition cards. And I built this mining rig during a live stream, and I think total it took me about 6 hours to build this whole rig. And I was just doing it as a way to hopefully show you guys some small little minutiae when building a mining rig. There are some things that people want to know, so that's why I did it live. And we built the whole thing and we got it mining, and I want to explain some of the issues that I'm having with this rig. Okay, so right now you guys can see the hash rate. I'm getting about 99, and then there's one GPU that we are getting about 97, 98 mega hash. Now that one GPU, which is this one right here, okay, you probably saw in the live stream that we may have one bad silicon lottery GPU. Now, I did try, after the live stream, I tried changing the cables, I changed the riser, and also the USB cable and the PCIe 1 adapter going into the motherboard. I changed all those things just to see if it was, any one of those, but we still could not get this GPU over to 1250 on the memory using MSI Afterburner. So yeah, we were having an issue. It would blue screen the whole rig every time we would do like 1300 or something. Right now I have it set at 1100 and it seems to be generally okay, but I am having an issue. Sometimes the mining rig does shut off. Okay, so I'm looking in the Windows logs here, and we've had an issue where the rig would just shut down unexpectedly. So according to Event Viewer, it's shutting down, and also we had like a bug check kernel error as well. Okay, so the system is rebooted, was not cleanly shut down, and also a bug check memory dump here as well. So it's still having issues. The rig itself, I would say it's not fully working yet. So I'm wondering if it's this GPU right here that's giving me an issue, and I'm also wondering if Windows is the culprit. So in this video, I'm also wanting to put this rig on Hive OS. So I'm gonna do that as well in a second, but I just wanted to explain just a recap. When I was building this whole rig, generally we didn't have any issues in the live stream. You guys saw the live stream. We had no issues building it all together, and everything was mining just fine. Like the other 5 GPUs, we can get 100 mega hash, no problem. And I forgot to mention, I'm using Windows because we're using hardware info just to see the memory junction temperatures. So right now you guys can see we're hovering about a 96 on the first one, and the second one is about another 96 there. The third one is also 94, and then going down is about 96, and so on and so forth. Yeah, this one's 96 as well. So generally the memory temperature, junction temperatures are a little bit hotter, and that's because also my basement area here is actually getting quite hot with this mining rig. So you guys can see it's 95 Fahrenheit, about 37 degrees in my garage right now with all of my 30 series cards. You guys know I have 2 other 3080 rigs, and then I have a 3070 rig, and all this combined in terms of power consumption right now is outputting about 5,000 watts. Okay, so it's getting a little bit toasty in here, and I'm hoping in another video I'm going to change up a few things. I'm thinking of getting rid of the shelf, and well, not getting rid of, just testing something, and I'm gonna move the box wall out and also that table out, and my plan is to put all the mining rigs on the floor. And as we know, heat rises. So I'm thinking, because right now I'm having a huge heat spot like happening right here. I'm putting a little fan there, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. And plus I have this rig I just made, right? So it's actually getting really hot in here. So I want to figure out a new situation with my the fans and cooling, and hopefully I can still keep this rig here. Otherwise I will need to bring it to my crypto mining basement or the crypto mining barn. As you guys know, I have that location as well. So yeah, I've kind of changed some settings in the MSI Afterburner. We're using 60 power limit still, minus 200 core, but we dropped down from 13 to 1200 on all of the GPUs. And the one that we had, the trouble silicon lottery one that gave us the blue screen, is only plus 1000. Okay, so but still the rig is still having some small issues of it shutting down and having a bug check. So I'm wondering if there's another part on this rig that's not working well, but that is why I want to try Hive OS. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna shut this rig down, let it cool down first actually. So let's shut down everything, and then we're going to put Hive OS on that SSD. Okay, so yeah, give me a sec and I'll be back with the Hive OS installed. Downloading the latest version. Open. We're going to install it on the SSD. There we go. Flash. Hitting yes. And now we wait. Okay, so HiveOS is there on the SSD. Now we're gonna boot the rig up and just see if it goes into HiveOS, and then I'm gonna have to see if it shows up. Yeah, okay, so it's loading in HiveOS. Let me go back to the computer and I'll have to apply a bunch of the overclocks. Okay, yes, it showed up in HiveOS, no problem. Okay, you guys can see the motherboard I'm using, the processor, RAM, SSD. Okay, now I would like to apply, not the flight sheet yet, we're going to do the overclocking, so let's do that right now. So the core clock, I'm just going to do -200 here. The memory clock, so we had an issue with that third GPU, so I'm going to be mindful here. I'm just going to do, I did 1,000 in Windows, so over here in HiveOS it's going to be double. So I'm just going to do 2,000 first for all of the GPUs. We're going to do 80% fan, that's what I had in Windows. The power limit, so now I think this is where I'm going to do 60, or I think it was 227 watts. Yeah, 227, that was showing in the software before. And okay, that's it. I'm going to hit apply. Now we are going to apply the flight sheet, but I can't show you guys that, so give me one sec. Okay, alright, the flight sheet has been applied, and sorry, the reason why I couldn't show you the flight sheet is because it shows my wallet address there. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be going now. Let's see if it will mine, and I guess we'll see over time if it will freeze or not. Okay, so or shut down, because that's what happened in Windows with this rig. But mind you, I did have the other GPUs over at about 2200, 2400 memory, but I just want to see if this hashes first, and you know what, we can remote in. Okay, so I'm actually using PuTTY just to remote into it. Look at that, we are now getting 587 mega hash. So let's just see the other cards. Yeah, 90, okay, we're getting 97, almost 98 mega hash on all the cards now. Okay, it says 226 watts. Okay, so let's just see if HiveOS can update it here. Let me press F5. Okay, yeah, it shows up in HiveOS. I'm gonna figure out, hopefully, if this is the card, which hopefully is the same one that was in Windows that gave me the issue. So I'm gonna keep this GPU at 2000 memory. I'm gonna put all the other ones to 1200. Okay, 2400 on those 5 GPUs except for the troubled one. Okay, oh, look at that, we're getting 100 mega hash. Looks like it's just ramping up now. Let's open back to PuTTY here, and okay, yeah, we're getting 100 mega hash, 100 mega hash, and looks like the other 3 at the bottom will hopefully get to 100 as well. We are really close to getting 600 mega hash for this whole rig, but I'm hoping that it will last. You know what, I'm gonna give this rig a reboot and we'll see if it can get 600. Be right back. Okay, so the rig just rebooted, and no, we're still getting about 597 mega hash. I think if I up the memory just a bit more on the other GPUs, we can get 600 theoretically. But I'm just gonna leave this rig now, and I'm hoping that it will have an uptime of about 24 hours. I will come back to this and we'll see if it lasted for 24 hours straight. If it did, then that means HiveOS is better than mining on Windows in terms of stability and stuff, I guess. So I'll see you guys in 24 hours. Okay, you guys can see it's been up now for about a day and 45 minutes in T-Rex Miner here. And so I did have an issue, alright? I simply just lowered the memory on the troubled silicon lottery one. So you guys see this GPU right here. This one, we had the same issue in Windows where we couldn't get over a certain amount of memory. So same thing with Hive OS. So Windows is not to blame for the whole rig going down. It's this GPU right here. So all I did in Hive OS was move it from 2000 to 1800 memory, and now the rig is stable. You guys saw, we are now past a day in terms of uptime, all right, a day and 46 minutes now, so it's pretty good. And all the hash rates are generally almost at 100, except for that third one there, which is at like 96, 97 mega hash, all right, the troubled silicon lottery one. But anyways, guys, that's it. I think the rig is good now to, in terms of stability and the way I like it so far. Now I just need to do some cable managing and get some loose ends on this rig, cleaned up. Yeah, but otherwise it's really good. I really like the AAA waveframe. You guys see this one right here? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice in my opinion. This one's meant for 12 GPUs, not 6. But as you guys can see, that's why I did it like this, so that these 3080s have enough spacing, like a lot of good spacing for air. Because as we know, the 3080s, they get really hot. And I'll have another video just giving you guys my thoughts on the RTX cards, especially, the 3070s and the 3080s especially, because these cards, man, I have so many different models now. And actually, I just got in a Zotac RTX 3080, all right? So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have another video showcasing that GPU, and I'm gonna add it to this rig right here. I just need one more 3080 to finish it off. And yeah, so anyways, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts, and I appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.